Now, some of you may remember Justin Kahn. He was the founder of Justin TV. He is now the co-founder and CEO of a new company called Exec. And we decided to take Exec for a spin. We sent Boonsy Dickinson, one of our reporters, on BYTE to try out the company.
With services like Uber, TaskRabbit, and Exec, you can basically get whatever you want delivered to you by touching a button on your cell phone. Exec is a service that lets you order help for $25 an hour. And Exec will do research, run errands, and even accomplish tasks for you. It'll wait in line for an iPhone 5, and even do higher level tasks like proposing to your lover. And Execs will even take care of your pets. When I was at the W Hotel, I messaged on the Exec app that I needed help with a video. So Lewis agreed to come, and he called me to finalize details.
Hey, this is Lewis from Exec. I just wanted to let you know that I picked up your task and that you need help shooting a video. Let me know how I can help.
Okay, can you come to the W and I'll explain everything when you get here.
Okay, cool. I'm in Summer right now. I'll be there shortly.
Convenience used to be driving to a fast food joint and picking up a burger, but today with your smartphone, at the touch of a button, you can get almost any service you want. So here with me is an Exec for $25 an hour. You can get an Exec to do almost anything you want him to.
Some people might think this makes me a horrible person, but I've been so busy in the last couple weeks that I had Lewis call my mom for me.
This is Lewis from Exec, but she wanted to let you know how much she loved you and she's sorry she missed your calls this week.
And who are you?
I'm with Exec. I'm a service that Boonsy's hired to help her out with her executive assistant chores.
I liked it. The thing is, Execs won't do everything. Like, they can't be your personal driver, and they definitely can't give you foot massages, as I learned.
Not sure if that's actually something we can do.
Most of the time, people use Exec for delivery, to clean their house, do research, and assemble IKEA furniture. But as you can see, there's plenty of room to get creative. In addition to their personal service, Exec offers a deal to companies who want to boost their employees' productivity. For now, Exec is only available here in San Francisco, but the company hopes to expand to other cities. Other services like TaskRabbit have a much bigger reach.
I'm almost at the end of the hour, and when it's done, I'll get an email sent to me, and my credit card will be charged. For BYTE, I'm Boonsy Dickinson.
That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am.
That Boonsy will think of anything. That was quite a video there.
That's a great video.
Great executive concierge service. Justin Kahn, CEO and co-founder of Exec. Thanks for joining us here on Information Week's Valley View.
Thanks for having me. That was a great video. We should put that on our site.
No foot massage, though? Come on.
So the first obvious question is, you did Justin TV. What happened to that, and what pushed you on to try this out?
Sure. So Justin TV is actually still around and going strong. We have an office a couple blocks from here, and it's about 60 people now. What happened with Justin TV is we had been basically a live video site for many years where anyone could create whatever live content they wanted. And about 2 years ago, we started specializing into a couple projects. One of those is called Social Cam, which you might have heard of. It's basically like an Instagram for video from your iPhone. And we ended up spinning that off. Sorry, we spun it off and sold it to Autodesk this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And the other project that's still going strong within Justin TV, and now it's what we primarily focus on, is called Twitch. It's basically like ESPN for video games. And so kind of as Twitch became more and more what we focused on internally online, we decided to make my co-founder the CEO, he was the one who really drove that push towards gaming. And we kind of pivoted the company towards that, and that's what we focus on primarily.
Two are completely unrelated now. You're in the executive concierge service, and I guess, looking at the video that Boonsy just did for us, I guess my main question is, where does technology come into play? Because it seemed like she was on the phone at the beginning arranging for the services, and technology had very little to do with it.
Yeah, so technology is really the infrastructure that matches the people. That's the primary secret sauce behind Exec. So what we do is, we're a service where you can get any errand you want done. We have people doing grocery pickups and deliveries.
Building IKEA furniture.
Building IKEA. Cleaning is a big one, and we just launched our own cleaning service. And basically, what we have is technology and an algorithm where you put in your job on our site, and we match you with someone in real time. So in just hopefully, it takes about 2 minutes on average. We find someone to pick up your task and start. And there's no selection, no bidding. It's a flat $25 an hour. We pair you with someone who has the skill sets that can do your job, and also is as close as possible to your job so they can get started right away.
So sort of the response time of Uber, which is a car service where you just put it in and they show up within a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Coupled maybe with the sort of task association that you see with Amazon's Mechanical Turk, only it's not a knowledge worker task, it's more of a physical task.
Exactly. It's mostly things that have to do with the real world, where you would want someone present to get something physical and drop it off for you, or house cleaning is a really popular vertical for us.
And how's it going? I mean, you've been around for what, a little over a year?
It's been about 10 months.
10 months.
Since we started the company, and about 8 months since we launched the product.
Okay, and how's the uptake been?
It's good. It grows every month, and we're in San Francisco right now, and we're just starting our plans to expand outside of, to the rest of the Bay Area and beyond. So it's taken a little longer than I thought it would, but we've worked out most of the logistical kinks, I think. And
what's the hardest part of that? Is finding people to fulfill the service, or is it developing a customer base?
Yeah, well, unlike Justin TV, there's this very real world component. So there's a lot of how do you get all these people on the platform accepting work, and how do you make sure there's quality control? How do you pay them all out? We actually used Walla for that.
Okay.
So there's all these kind of back end things that the customer doesn't think about and have to see that we've had to figure out over the last 8 or 9 months.
And Boonsy mentioned at least one competitor there. How do you stack up against a TaskRabbit, for example?
Yeah, so our goal is really to be the easiest thing possible, and the way I think about our company is we want to be like Amazon Prime, where you just go on, you trust the brand of Amazon, you think they're going to give you maybe not the best price, but a very reasonable price. It's going to show up for you in 2 days, and immediately whether you can find what you want or not. And so with other services, we think there's a lot more work that you have to invest up front, and it takes maybe longer to get a response. And to me, whenever I was thinking about outsourcing something, the thought of basically doing work, like mental work, to save myself from physical work was it wasn't a good trade-off. What I want to do is just put in money and save myself from mental and physical work. And so we try to make the simplest thing possible that will just work without you having to do very much.
Isn't this better suited, though? You mentioned cleaning as a service, but the people that I know that need cleaning done, generally speaking, have somebody come on a periodic basis, want the same person to come each time, develop a relationship with them. It would seem that this is more suited to one-off tasks as opposed to repetitive tasks. Yeah. Or you could break, if cleaning became a big one, you could break that out as a vertical, so that's a separate site altogether, just to deal with matchmaking on the cleaning front.
That's exactly what we've done, actually. And so we saw people would continuously put in cleaning tasks, but like you said, it was, what we had with Exec was better suited for one-off tasks. But cleaning was such a big, strongly requested thing. We said, we could make a better workflow for this. And so we have a separate worker pool of people who are, cleaners basically, and they, cleaners on Exec bring their own supplies through our, the cleaning system, and it's, you can recur it basically, like you said, you can make it happen every week or every other week, and so that's what we found was there was this massive demand for this one vertical, and we said this could be its own service, and we could do an even better job. What's
the craziest thing you guys have been asked to do?
So in the very beginning of Exec, in the first couple weeks, actually, when we were in our beta period, one of our beta users, this was in February, he used us to paint artwork for his girlfriend for Valentine's Day.
Nice. Can I pay to have his mic turned off?
Well, it's
or my fingernails painted, just not the color of his choice.
Yeah, definitely. Those are definitely all on the menu. You can get someone and they can come here and do whatever you guys want.
Oh, great.
$25 an hour.
Yep, yeah. $25 an hour.
Okay, great. Well, Justin Kahn, CEO and co-founder of Exec, also of Justin TV fame. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
I believe we actually have a mug for you, an Information Week Valley View mug. We give that to all of our guests who come on to the set and join us for the show.